My name is Janai Mantilla.
My name is T-Ron Banks.
My name is Kiera Taylor.
My name is Jada Vett.
My name is Darian Levi.
My name is Derek Barnes.
My name is Ayana Jones. Hello, and we are the Field to Play 60 team. Hello, Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake. Thank you for bringing Field to Play 60 to our school. We have been learning how to eat healthy and implement 60 minutes of physical activity into our day. Since we have started Field to Play 60, we have the opportunity to take a tour of Whole Foods, learn yoga, Krav Maga, and go bowling. Tomorrow, we are taking a trip to Baltimore Squash Bars to learn how to play squash. We hope to have the same opportunity to do Field to Play 60 next year in middle school. Thank you again for bringing Field to Play 60 to our school and visiting us today.
Can we have the grade level representatives to come up for the presentations of the class book? It is my pleasure to invite the Honorable Mayor, Stephanie Rawlings Blake, to give us a few words.
I am so overwhelmed with the warmth of your welcome, and I thank your principal and all of the teachers who helped you with the presentations. I think you owe your principal and your administrators and your teachers a hand, don't you? And I'm very sorry I didn't have a video camera to catch the step team. My daughter's going to be very jealous because she's trying to be on the step team at her school. She's at Mount Washington, and she walks around the house doing steps all the time. So to have my own steps, she's going to be very jealous when I get home. So I can't wait to show her. And that was very sweet, and I really appreciate it. I know that I'm a member of a sorority, so I was looking at some of those young ladies thinking to myself that the scouts are going to be looking for you because you were really doing a great job. I really want to thank you for the opportunity to speak. I know that we were supposed to talk during the month of February, but the snow had other plans for us. But I did want to stop by. I'm looking forward to getting into the classroom. I know I'm going to be reading to you. But I just wanted to make sure that you had a great Black History Month, that you took time, just like you told me about Robert E. Coleman, that you're learning about other people that have done great things. Can anyone tell me about someone you learned about during Black History Month? Yes.
I learned about Malcolm X.
What did you learn?
I learned that Malcolm X, he was a very important person. And, well, that's pretty much it.
Yes, you.
I learned that Abraham Lincoln wanted to fight for free slaves so they wouldn't have to work for people.
Very good. Yes, one of our rappers.
I learned about Martin Luther King Jr. He won the
Nobel Peace Prize.
And back here.
I learned that the Underground Railroad is not really an underground railroad. It's secret routes to get into freedom.
That's good.
Okay, so I'll tell you a few things about, thank you for talking about the Underground Railroad. It's interesting when you learn about the Underground Railroad and all of the people who helped so many slaves get to freedom, it's also interesting to when you get a chance to see stops along the Underground Railroad. And I went to college in Ohio at Oberlin College, and there were people in that small city of Oberlin who were helpful to slaves as they were trying to go to freedom. And we have a beautiful statue, an artistic depiction of the Underground Railroad in my college town, because that was a stop. That was a place where people, slaves, could find refuge when they were on their way to freedom. So I'm very proud. It looks like you had a great Black History Month, and I'm glad about it. One of the things that I always try to tell young people, and I feel like I don't need to tell you because you all look like you know how to stay on the straight and narrow, how to stay focused, how to keep your dreams alive. I was so impressed with the two young men that were doing the presentation, because it is important. I knew from a very early age what I wanted to do with my life, and I didn't care what anybody said, if they made fun of me, because I knew that I wanted to be in public service since I was about 8 or 9 years old. Is anybody here 8 or 9? Yeah, so from that, right, so I knew. And when you know, just like if you know the young man was talking about being a doctor, if you know you want to be a doctor, that means that you need to focus on what classes do you think? Anybody? Yes, science is very important. Medical class, but when you're in elementary school, what classes? Yes. Reading and?
Health.
Yes, and? Math. Those are all important subjects when you want to be a doctor. So when I was in elementary school, I'd spend a lot of time making sure that I focused on my reading, focused on my math, because now I have to deal with a budget that is very, very big. And if I didn't pay attention to math, who knows what our budget would look like. I wouldn't know what I was doing. And it's very important that you have a clear vision of what you want to be. I would think about myself in the future and think about the possibilities for my life. And I stay focused on that vision and don't let anybody take it away from you. You have the potential, each and every one of you. I can see it just by the way you're sitting in here, just by the presentations. You have so much potential, and it's up to you to make sure that dream comes true. Because you know you have teachers that are helping you, you know you have friends and family that are helping you, and principals, but the key is who?
Us.
Yes, the key is each and every one of you, because you can have all the support in the world, but if you don't do your part, if you don't study, and if you don't behave in class, and if you don't stay focused and keep your dream alive, it will die. And no one wants that to happen, right?
Right.
Good. So I'm so glad. I'm looking forward to, are we going to the rooms now to read? I'm going to read to 2 classes. Again, you have been such a sweet audience. You really made my day, and I appreciate you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to our school. It is such an honor to have such a prestigious person as yourself. And as we walk through the building, you will see that our community is deeply involved in our school, and also you'll be able to look at some of the artwork.
I'm sorry, I forgot to thank the parents that are in the audience. Thank you so much for being here. It's so important that young people know their parents.